gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Eyes from the same world that made me who I am. Deep breaths, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side. All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Trevor Story. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gausman, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And the pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Line drive. Lucas makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting third baseman.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
In plenty of time to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Batting fourth.
So up next, Masataka Yoshida.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And a foul ball. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Right through there, got him. Out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Rogers Center. And pitching in this game, Lucas Giolito. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a hard hit ball, fair ball down the first baseline, makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Varsho getting ready to hit. Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he can't come up with it. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. It's 2-0.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swinging a foul straight back. And ball one. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough.
Story over to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We move to the second in Toronto. Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. New inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Gausman back to work. Center field, Varsho. And there's one down. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a ball popped up. Springer. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
Batting
No messing around right there. That's about as textbook
Abreu.
as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Two outs. To third, Clement. They take the force out, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Giolito winds and deals. And it's fouled away. Check swing, called strike. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
He
came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
This one in the air. Low. Under it. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. That one 95 to finish him off. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they hold the 2-0 lead. On to the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. Line to left. Schneider makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting left fielder.
Now batting Jaron Duran. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out, runner at second. Story will hit next. There's a strike. That's to third. Clement. And Story is out. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. And that's just foul. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Durant stands at second with 2 gone. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Now one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Man on second, 2 down. He goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
George Springer.
That one hit to right. Abreu hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball.
Man, he really
2
sells
strikes.
the changeup with that arm action.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's in the
Ball
dirt.
2.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back.
Leading
And now
off
the
for the Red
DH,
Sox, the
Masataka
designated hitter,
Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And that is out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Good job to fight that one off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Heineman down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Gonzalez in his 3rd season, 28 years old. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Varsho sizes this one up, hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He popped out his first time. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help
Now
you
batting,
come out of the
center
struggle.
fielder,
We saw the
Cesar
numbers coming into the
Rafaela.
ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Cesar Rafaela. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Low. The runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. And
Well,
that
that's
skips
low.
in the dirt. Outside
ball.
low. The count now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for the Red Sox, and they're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Tap foul at the plate.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Next is the designated hitter, Addison Barger. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air, out towards left center. Durant flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear. can go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Schneider takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Gosman back to work. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong, and that's in for a strike. No outs, runner on second. High fly ball, shallow right field. Lucas squeezes it, and there's one down. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's Story now.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Story leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Varsho right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
That one fouled off.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
1-1.
That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jimenez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Wong down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Masataka Yoshida. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A solo shot. 3rd home run of the season, and we are tied. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Not close with that one. 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. Clement over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, first
Nathaniel Lowe
Lowe
up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Now
Just a
batting,
really
the
nice
center
approach to
fielder,
shoot that line drive to the
Rafaela.
opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Rafaela in the box now. Takes strike 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Low, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead. 3-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the
Now
RBI
batting,
single.
right
That was
fielder,
big. Pretty good spot.
Abreu.
Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gausman makes way. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm
Now
coming on.
pitching
Back
for
in a
the Blue
moment.
Jays.
Trey Savage will take
Number
over here.
39.
He's been so good against lefties. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That's inside.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Goes down looking. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Blue Jays 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. That one misses. 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Varsho in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Here's a 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Vladdy, the next to hit, takes outside. Blue Jays down a run. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 outs. There's the strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. And now 1-2.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Missed with a changeup. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Justin Slate gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
1st and 2nd, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Varsho hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. That misses, and it's 1-0. Savage measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2024. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered here in this one. And a strike on the outside edge. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tommy Nance, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dominguez also throwing. Good eye right there. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside, just missed. popped up. Clement makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
That play won't be trending on social media
Now
later on, but it's still important to
baseman,
execute it to
Ernie
perfection.
Clement.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
In the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, catcher
Tyler Heineman, the next to hit.
Heineman.
And there's a foul ball.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Struck him out looking. Blue Jays held in check, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Romy Gonzalez.
Gonzalez now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1's the
1.
count.
Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. And stepping in for Boston, Nathaniel Lowe. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Just missed. Lined, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one fouled off. This looks like extra bases. Low around third. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tommy Nance is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
pitching for
Sir
the Blue
Anthony
Jays.
Dominguez on to pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Fly ball down the line. Lucas sizing this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that one is lifted in the air. Schneider under it. And that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Slayton, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Bregman is under it.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
Now it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. On the money. Nice play. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Braden Fisher.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho under this one. Brings it in. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That's a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One out, base is empty, and a run in. All Red Sox in this one. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Nathaniel Lowe up next for the
Lowe.
Red Sox. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Braden Fisher out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Louis Varland.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
At the plate, Cedar Rafaela. Low at second with 2 down. Slowly on the ground to short. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Blue Jays 2. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the Chris Murphy on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon boot. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Almost got him.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Stays alive. And that one almost hit him. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball.
Murphy is just 1 strike away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in the
2
dirt.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That's in there. That's strike 1. And strike 2.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking.
On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
He's out.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. Boston picks up a huge win on the road. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
We can blend, we can swirl, we can fro, yo. Got my gadget on go-go, ratchet from the phone, now we messing